Have your child's grades gone down? Does he fake sickness to avoid going to school? These could actually be signs that your child is being picked on or bullied at in school.
Here to help us become more aware of child behavior and bullying in school is a certified specialist in counseling, psychology, and a child psychotherapist. Welcome, Dr. Ali Gee.
Hi! Hi, Miss
Hello.
A.
Hello to the beautiful mommies, Cheska
thank
and
you.
Rika.
I like this interview.
So, Miss A, we're going to be talking about bullying. So, what is bullying ba talaga?
Actually, to make it easier, it's a repeated conscious act of one person or a group of person that is hurting another person.
Yeah, but diba there are kids that come to their parents and make sumbong.
Yes.
And they say that their classmate is fighting with them.
Yes.
But that's normal kasi may mga away bata talaga.
Yes, yes.
So how will you know yung away bata lang?
okay.
How do you
and
differentiate
bullying, yeah.
away bata from bullying?
Again, if your child shows signs na meron silang mga extreme behavior, like for example, very moody at home, suddenly cries with no reason at all, or very, very sensitive, okay? Or number one, hide from you topics or things, don't want to talk about schools. Sometimes the child will not eat, walang gana kumain, di ba? Tapos walang gana makipag-usap, walang gana makipagkaibigan. These are all psychological effects of victims of bullying.
But how do you squeeze it out from your child to tell you what's going on in school and what's happening? Because diba, sometimes they hesitate.
Yes, we cannot squeeze it out right away, but we monitor. Because when we monitor, we will keep track of what's happening. And when we talk to the child, we can tell the child, this has been my observation for the past week, that you have been like this, like this. If you notice your child, sudden change of behavior,
Okay.
like very withdrawn, look for symptoms sa katawan niya.
Yeah.
May mga sugat ba siya? May sudden bukol ba siya? May sudden bang bagay sa kanya na, for example, mommy would say, oh, these are the pencils I arranged for you. You have 4 pencils and 1 eraser. When you notice that the pencils or the eraser or things are starting to get lost, these are telltale signs that parents should look for.
Sabihin natin, somebody call them names. Ganyan. What
Verbal.
can you advise parents to do when they hear na their child is being called certain names? Do they just accept that? Do they tell their children na just accept that? How should they react?
We should talk to our children first. Second, assure our children that this is not a matter na we will allow to let go. Because importante, alam mo mga bata, kung nabubuli sila, nandun yung self-esteem nila, nawawala. Depleted yan eh. I'm not worth it, I'm mataba, I'm things like that, di ba? We have to assure our children na mahal ka namin. And because of that, we will see to it that we will, talk to your school official.
Now, Miss A, I actually noticed that some children are more prone to being bullied than the others, right? So if you notice that your child is like that, is there a way to bully-proof them?
Actually, may mga bata talagang prone sa being bullied. Number one, yung mga mukhang nerd. Totoo
Yes,
yan. No?
oo,
And then they will
na.
grow up to be beauties, di ba? And yung mga socially economic nila, mas mababa sila. Okay? Parents should empower their children. Hindi empower by teaching them how to, make the right or the left jab. Hindi yung turuan silang paano makipag-away. Kung hindi empower ang anak niyo on what to do if they are victims of bullying.
Okay.
Yung mga batang na nerd, yung mga prone sa bullying, most of the time, mag-isa sila eh. Hindi sila nakaka-connect with other children eh. Hindi sila maraming kaibigan eh. We should teach our children to have more friends. If you have friends, if you can connect more with other children, bullies will not want to get you as a victim.
Oh, okay. Connection is
Connection
key.
is very, very important.
But what if, like let's say, na-realize natin, wala na, bullied na talaga, and you can see that withdrawn,
Yes.
the self-esteem is very low. How can we bring back the child from that state to a state of emotional well-being?
Number one, dapat i-assure natin ang anak natin na mahal natin sila. Na no matter what, we will be here. Hindi si mommy, si daddy nagsusumbong kung hindi we want to protect you. Okay? But this is something that we cannot do. Mommy and daddy cannot do this alone. We need your help.
Yes.
Involve the child in the process. Do not say, kaya ni mommy, kaya ni daddy to. No. Involve your child sa process na yan para your child will feel empowered.
You're empowered.
Yes,
You're
kaya
not
na.
parang, you're not babying
No.
your child na parang I'll take all the blows for you, but instead you're really giving the power to the child na you can stand up for yourself.
Yes.
What are the rules naman of like our school authorities,
Yes.
like the principal, the teachers? How can we get them involved in incidents like this?
Actually, right now, there is the bill, di ba? The anti-bullying bill, the RA 106 27. That's the Anti-Bullying Act 2007.
Okay.
And right now, I have with me a book, which the school can always use. The anti-bullying, this is what the school use. All the schools can use this.
They can get it for free.
Yes,
request.
they can always go right to Dr. Hodgson. She's the director of Far Eastern University.
Amazing.
Yes.
I think every household should have
All
one.
schools right now are using these books.
All right, so now that we know that, what if your child naman is the bully? What causes a child to become a bully?
Cheska, that's a very, very nice question. Mahirap sa isang parent i-admit, hey, magulang ako na nambubuli. Normally, that is too much an expectation. And most of the time, parents deny. No, I brought up my child in a good atmosphere and things like
Right.
that, diba? So you can always ask the school to ask a professional to talk to the parent. And there's nothing wrong, parents, if your child is the one
Right.
bullying other children. Better you know it now, because you can do something about it than when your child grows up to be a problem in the society.
I really want to encourage moms and dads to heed what you just said, that better you arrest that now
Yes.
than later, because you're doing it for your child.
But what causes it? Why do they become bullies?
Yes.
Many times when I visit the family, it's the family structure, the family dynamics. Parents sometimes are unconscious, the way they talk to one another, the way they talk to their children, the way they talk to their drivers, the way they talk to the people who are around them. Children adopt that right away. Remember, I like what Rika said. It's like an attack to them personally. No, we should always remember this is a behavior that needs help. We can always help the child. This does not mean that the child is a bad person.
What are the healthy ways for parents to address and change the mean behavior of their child?
Instead of telling the child, you're mean, you're bad, you're not worth it, you're not my child, look at your child as your child. Embrace your child whether they are good or bad. God
Yes.
gave it to you,
I
okay?
think talaga the power of touch.
Yes.
The power of assuring your child, I am just here, I love you no matter what.
Yes.
Tell me why.
Yes.
But sometimes some parents they themselves are not used to touch.
Affection.
Okay? So if parents, you are not like that, you don't force yourself to do that. But assure your child, this is the behavior that is causing me to be upset, but not you as my child.
If there's something practical that you can give, if I see somebody bullying another person, what can I do?
If a child sees someone being bullied or someone bullying another person, the child should right away go to the nearest authority or the parent.
Now that we know how to empower our children to not naman fight against bullies, but stand up for themselves,
Yes.
what other advice can you give parents?
If you teach your child to fight against the bully, you only put the life of your child in danger. That's
right.
not the right way to do it. The right way to do it is to help your child be socially, work socially with other children.
Thank you, Miss A.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Miss
Thank you
A.
very
We have
much.
learned a lot.
They can always email me
Okay.
at gabayali@yahoo.com.
Okay.
Alright.